Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to our subject teacher, Mrs. Lagrada. Good morning to my virtual classmates. We are the Group 8 representing to you the Group Collage in Activity 10 in Science, Technology, and Society. I am Dan Uchia, the Group 8 leader, and today we will follow the structure of our conceptual framework, starting in the overview, title. We have the introduction, the presentation of our chosen group collage, the theme, objectives, and the conclusions, which is refer to the 5 questions given by our subject teacher. Climate change refers to the change of environmental conditions of the earth. This happens due to many internal and external factors. Although humans' mistake has caused great damage in the climate and the ecosystem, but it is not late to start again and try to undo what we have done until now to damage the environment. Activity 10 is about climate change and energy crisis. Our group collage title is A Climate Change and Energy Crisis Effects on the Individual's Life in the Future.
Climate change, the term which is also known as global warming, is a change in weather patterns over long periods of time. Changes in weather can either affect regions of Earth or the whole globe by Sagan and Mollin 1972, and the worry about the world's demand on the limited natural resources used to power industrial society, dwindling demand increases is known as the energy crisis. There is a finite amount of these natural resources. While they do occur naturally, replenishing the stocks will take hundreds of thousands of years.
There are a number of areas in our life, career, and future that could be influenced by climate change and energy crisis. So climate change would have a huge effect on the global distribution of fresh water. As the temperature rises, rain will fall more often in some places where rainfall will be scarce in others. So floods and soil erosion can occur as a result of the heavy rain, and climate change could affect the amount of water available to produce electricity or the extra fuel. And areas where water is already scarce, competition for water between energy production and other uses could increase, and climate change is likely to both increase electricity demand for cooling in the summer and decrease electricity, natural gas, heating oil, and wood demand for heating in the winter. Now, infrastructure investment may be necessary to meet the increased energy to demand, so especially peak demand during the heat waves.
Therefore, if we do not do anything and things continue to go on like right now, then a day in future will come when humans will become extinct from the surface of the earth. But instead of neglecting these problems, we start acting on then we can save the earth and our future. Although humans' mistake has caused great damage to the climate and ecosystem, but it is not too late to start again and try to undo what we have done until now to damage the environment. And if every human start contributing to the environment, then we can be sure of our existence in the future.
Good day everyone, I am Yurika Shinrizan and I would like to present to all of you our chosen collage. So here it is. So if you look closely, the collage contains a lot of pictures that relates to the climate change and energy crisis.
I am Jenny Rose Tumbaga and now I will discuss our objective. First, define climate change and energy crisis. Second, understand how climate change and energy crisis is likely to impact upon the individual's life in the futures. And third, follow the ways to save the earth and our future. Theme: climate, whether you like it or not.
Global climate change has already had observable effects that scientists had predicted in the past would result from global climate change are now occurring. Loss of sea ice, accelerated sea level and rises, and longer, more intense heat waves. On the other hand, the vulnerabilities of our current energy system, mostly from its reliance primarily on fossil fuels, non-renewable, depleting sources that, when burned, release climate-changing greenhouse gases. The fight against climate change implies a rapid, dramatic shift in world energy source, a shift that would be extremely challenging and unprecedented. However, Some of the most promising ways to mitigate climate change are what we call natural climate solutions. The conservation, restoration, and improved management of land in order to increase carbon storage or avoid greenhouse gas emissions in landscapes worldwide. Therefore, these two challenges, climate change and the energy crisis, will require action if we are to avoid economic and environmental calamity. Such an action would entail the replacement not only of energy production infrastructure, but also of much of our energy usage infrastructure, which was designed to take advantage of the specific capabilities of fossil fuels.